Hello, everyone. Welcome to ATX Good News. You know, one of our goals here at ATX Good News is to spread joy. And we want you to meet somebody today who has made it actually her life's mission.
And her name says it all. Joy Saxton is with us today. She's a writer, illustrator, actress, puppeteer. Welcome, Joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, you've been delivering this message to children about the
Mhm.
importance of loving one another, which is such an important message for many, many years. Tell us the creative ways you get that message across to kids.
Well, I use puppetry and I write children's books and illustrate. The way that I do it is first I travel to different countries and then I go into detention centers, I go into hospitals, I go into schools, lots and lots of schools. I go into a lot of vulnerable communities, and I really just try to teach the kids to love one another, to love the world, to teach them that they can use their imagination. My whole show is super imagination and creativity, which we really need, our children need as well.
They do. And you know, you mentioned that goal teach children to love each other and love the world. It seems so simple, but it's so large. Why is it so important to you?
It's so important to me because I feel like it's really what the world needs right now is we need to be teaching our children that we can love each other and care for one another and be kind to one another. I talk to the children also about loving the earth and the animals. And I think that if we learn to do this, we can be friends across the world, all the kids. What would our world be like if we could all care about each other and understand one another's cultures, respect one another? So I think it's very important.
I know you started this work many, many years ago when you yourself were a young person. Talk about your acting and your children's show that you did and how that kind of led to what you're doing today.
Yes. So I started anchoring a kids TV show called Kids TV Express when I was 8 years old, and I did that for 10 years. And we did specials on like Just Say No to Drugs, NASA, children with cancer, and I did tons of theater. And I actually, when I was a child, I auditioned for a play called Peace Child. And I was one of 15 Americans chosen to perform in Russia and the Ukraine as a child. And this was the experience that really changed my life because, all my life I'd heard about, it was the Cold War and we were very scared of that part of the world. And so I made friends with a little boy and his family. And my first book, Joy in the Faraway Land, is actually that true story. And it's really why I do my work. So it started this, I guess for me, it feels like a calling on my life. But this message, I started when I was very young.
And it has continued today. You mentioned that book. You know, you've written some other books as well. Why is this global perspective so important to offer children?
I think it's important. I mean, Mexico, it's important that we celebrate all children and all cultures and countries. And when I go into the schools, Paris, I was just in Paris. I love Paris. And that book is all about an adventure with my mom. Her dream was to celebrate her birthday on Bastille Day. So I think it's important that we have a global perspective for children because we live in the world. And, I go into schools where the kids are, 5, 6, 7, sometimes younger, and they know what's going on. I ask them when I do my presentations, why is it important to love the world? And just the other day, a little boy, he's about 6, he raised his hand and he said, it doesn't matter what language you speak or what country you come from, we can love each other. And, I ask the children, why should we care about the world? And they will tell me, I've had one child tell me, so that we can survive. You would be surprised how many children, they know what's going on and they feel it. And I just think we need to teach them that they're going to inherit the world, and that their lives are important. I mean, I go into the most vulnerable communities, so these are Title I schools, and these children, all children, need to hear that they can make a difference, that they're important, that the world belongs to them, and that they can be a joy, bring joy and peace. And
Well, you were just meant to do this work, and it has been a joy for us to watch you do the work. We follow you on social media, and you were one of our very first followers at ATX Good News. So I'm so glad we could finally get you on our program and share the joy that you're sharing with so many kids. So we thank you for being here today. We thank everyone for watching.
thank you so much. It's such an honor to be with both of you. I mean, I grew up watching the news. I grew up watching. You're a household name. I know both of you have extraordinary careers. So, I mean, really, I'm honored to be here. Thank you for doing good news in the world. Thank you. We
And
need it.
thank you as well, Joy. And for all of you watching now, if you know someone like Joy who is making a difference in a small or big way at all in our community to spread the good news, let us know. Go to our website, atxgoodnews.com. You can send story ideas there, or just find all the other ways that we are interacting with our community. So thanks for watching so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.